It's your boy H2O. You are now live on Music Monday Videos. You know what I'm saying? We here with my guy. You know what I'm saying? We're here with my guy, Moosie Wins.
Nah, you know what it is.
Yeah.
I appreciate you having me. You gotta stop rolling around though. You keep bumping me.
My bad. Straight out of Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? You here. We got that big show. Let the people know where you from, what you doing, what you got going on first.
My name is Moosie Wins. I'm from Brooklyn, and I got this big show in April coming up because I've been in the game for a while. You know what I mean? Doing music, doing a lot of things behind the scenes. So it's just a moment to like bring everybody out, let everybody show love. You know what I mean? Just return the love that's been shown over the years. So I'm really excited about that.
Where's the show at?
It's in the city. It's at Jerome. It's in the middle of the city. So I appreciate all the love that's gonna be shown and all the love that's been shown so far when I'm promoting it.
So I want to go into your sound a little bit. Like your sound is a lot of emotion into your music.
Is there?
It's a lot of emotion, a lot of storylines and things like that. Like who plays the part? Like what plays the part in that? Like for sure, like that music stuff.
So I've never really considered my music emotional, so that's new. But I see what you mean. But now in terms of the storytelling, it just be different situations that I've experienced. You know what I mean? No one song. Maybe there's a couple, but most songs are a compilation of experiences. You know what I mean? That's where I get the inspiration from when I'm writing and I'm in the booth.
What's your creative style? Like what? Like,
well, I don't really write too much, even though I want to get back into writing. In the last 4 or 5 years, I go into the booth and I discover what melodies are perfect for the song. Then I come out the booth, so I do some runs. Then I come out the booth, and then I actually put words to a lot of the spaces that you know what I mean was skipped when I'm in the booth. But writing is cool because writing is when I'm a little bit more clever. You know what I mean? But I like to do it the other way around because melodies they come natural when you're just in the booth and just doing whatever comes to mind.
So if you had an artist who like kind of influenced you, who would that be? Like,
I mean, it's a handful. I mean, you know, I would say I like The Dream, Kanye, Ty Dolla $ign, PartyNextDoor. You know, obviously, you know, other folks like you know Drake, things like that. The vibe of like the singing, rapping vibe.
Yeah. So if you had to pinpoint like a direction of your music, cause I wouldn't say it's like all the way R&B.
It's not.
Like, yeah, so
It's infused.
yeah.
There's still no genre for it, to be honest.
Yeah.
People been asking me for years, what do you do? What type of music you make? That's why A Boogie calls himself the artist, because it's really you're creating good sounds. But I wouldn't say I'm a rapper. I wouldn't say I'm a singer. I know too many good rappers and good singers to think I'm in the same lane as them. Like I can't say I'm a singer because there's people who really, really sing. You know what I mean? And there's people who really, really rap. So it's just about creating, you know what I mean, good vibes, writing the perfect words to go with the perfect melody so people can actually feel the music. And I just like the vibe, you know what I mean? The same music I listen to is the same type of music I make.
I'm gonna get into something a little different. So you've been getting a lot of traction lately. About, you know, the projects that you've been releasing and things of that nature. Like, what do you feel is like the turning point from when you first started to like now?
I mean, it hasn't been a turning point. Everything's been gradual. That's just been a journey. You know, laying one brick down as perfectly as possible. I'm multifaceted, so I do other things. So I just make sure there's always motion. You know what I mean? I've never had a year where there's no motion. But after a while, I think in recent times, I've been a little bit more intentional about music. Just because really my industry friends and talented friends who I know, when I see them, they just get frustrated like, yo, what's going on? What's going on, bro? Like, you always make good music. And then, you know, you chill and then you come back with a good song. So, yeah, I've just been inspired by friends that really support, that are talented in the industry that tell me like, nah, you should actually push, you know what I mean, keep pushing the music. So that's really what it is. I don't think there has been like a turning point where like a whoa moment, you know what I mean, like that. It's the consistency that makes people like, nah, you should keep going because you never put out a whack song, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So you have a lot of things going on for you as well too. Like you just spoke about, like you're into fashion.
Yeah.
You're into music. You know what I'm saying? So like, what's the collaboration within that?
I mean, well, yeah, I try to do things also over the years. See, everybody doesn't go through what I go through because everybody's not as talented as me. But there are certain people who are very multifaceted that go through, you know, run into the same issues because it's like, dang, I really am good at multiple things. You know what I mean? So I try to tie things in, so I'm making sure I'm running the same race, so I'm not like all over the place. So in recent times when I launched Allison, a new clothing brand, me and my partner Clinton, I was only trying to release music when I did a clothing drop. And then this way there's no pressure, and then just to create that consistency, again laying down one brick as perfect as possible, and then after a while people would anticipate there's going to be a shoot, clothes is coming out, a song must be coming out, or vice versa. he's releasing a record, there must be a drop. And just on a cooler, small scale, because, you know, with Lifestyle, we did the whole mass produce, everybody had it on. I just want to make things a little bit more exclusive, just a little bit more cooler.
What do you feel is needed from you to kind of get you to that next level, and what is that next level to you?
What's needed? Probably just audience. Well, just audience. I don't really need any in terms of like what I'm producing. Everything's good, and these are things that notables, people that y'all look up to, tell me. They're like, no, you don't do anything wrong. You just need a big audience, and you know what I mean. At the end of the day, you just need more people to be in front of. So all the things I'm doing are strategically placed just to make sure I have a larger audience. You know, so I don't really think, that the next level will just, I enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. I couldn't have been at a higher place years ago because of this guy right here. You know what I mean? So so everything happens the way it's supposed to happen.
So I would say, I know some of the things that I do, I feel like sometimes you got to lean on some of your friends, right? And you know a lot of them, right? People in big places, people that, you know that you're very, very talented. What would you say to them, or some people who like them who can possibly help you, or
pull up to my show?
Pull up to the show. When is the show?
April 15th. April 15th. That's my new thing. Actually, you told me that.
Yeah, support.
Just put my foot on necks of all these, all my celebrity friends, all the people that y'all look up to. It's like, you know what I mean? And that's why the show is called Love Show in New York.
Yeah.
It's time to show love. That's the whole thing. It's time to show love. So I've done a lot for people in the industry.
100%.
Tons of things for celebs.
100%.
Just out of love, you know, I connect them with people. They're in town, or you should see this person and things work out. Or there's people I've done things before they got lit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's time for you. It's time to recoup.
So they gotta give back. My whole thing, support with your purchase. When people ask about Balling for Peace and how can they support, I say support with your purchase. I have a direct message to them, right? Here, support, buy a ticket, come out to a show, support April 15th, Moosie Wins, Love Show in New York, right? So if you were able to collaborate with anybody, right? Matter of fact, let's say modern. Who would that be? Right now, who would I do a song with? Somebody said you could do a song with anybody right now. Right now.
The first person that came to my mind.
Top three.
The first person that came to my mind is PartyNextDoor. Definitely.
PartyNextDoor.
Like he's fire, right? Like I'm a big fan. He's fire right now. If somebody say you could be in a booth with somebody, create a hit, would probably be PartyNextDoor. All the other ones I feel like would be obvious. I don't want to choose the obvious ones, but yeah, probably PartyNextDoor. Top.
Give me two more.
I want is Cash. I just want to see what his process is like. Cash Cobain, yeah, and who else? I don't know. Third one's tough because I think that a bucket list is Kanye. Because no matter what his antics are, he's still Kanye. Yeah. So I think that's bucket list. Those would probably be three. That's a good three, actually.
And what about and your favorite artist of all time? One of your favorite artists of
I guess PartyNextDoor would be up there. That's one of my favorite artists.
Word?
Yeah. And of course Tory. I always want to do a record with Tory.
I saw the other day you pulled out the vinyl.
Yeah, I had a record with Tory years ago.
Yeah.
Pissed me off. Still got that record.
So people who have you let a few people who don't know, some of the people that you have you supported or been, there for them, during their musical career. Like I remember you started Lifestyle.
All right. So let's talk about music. All right. So good connections with people who don't know, and people be like, yo, how you know so and so?
Yeah.
Tory's one of them. When Lifestyle got lit, that's when he got lit. So we should just always give him clothes. And then it got to a point where there was just a couple times I'm up and style a video, like I pull up and I'm like, you should wear this, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Partisan. It's crazy I'm saying these names back to back because there's probably still smoke there, but Partisan Fontaine. Party. I had him headline the show at Drum actually years ago.
Or
TJ Adams, I tell you, from Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
He'll tell you I'm the first person to put him on a stage ever.
Yeah.
He's from Philly, and years ago, and he looked so young, and he had Lifestyle too when we first started Lifestyle.
Yeah.
So stuff like that.
You even sponsored a Balling for Peace event back in.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, with headbands, I think.
With headbands.
Headbands, same thing.
Monty.
I mean, all these people that you see, these are all my guys. Like Shaggy. I mean, these are my guys. Fresher. Like, that's home team. All of them. I mean, the list really goes on in terms of my connections with people. Neo, I was just with him in Dallas. I didn't necessarily do anything for Neo, but again, I knew him for years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When Lifestyle was lit, gave him a custom varsity jacket that he wanted. And that was like 2000. That's what I'm saying. That's like 2018. So then you keep running into people, show love, have conversations. And then before you know it, it's like, dang, I knew him for like 8 years. So then when people see a picture, like you take a picture, but it's like, no, I actually know him. I used to be on text basis at some point. You know what I mean? Like, you know.
So I was telling you, there's not too many artists that I would want to really work with. You are definitely an artist that I would want to work with because you bring a lot to the table as well too. Like we've had that discussion. You know, some artists you have to literally hold their hand through the whole process. You're not somebody like that. You just mentioned doing your own stuff, doing your own shows.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not an artist, right? But I know what it takes from the basketball. I would want an agent like me, right? You know what I'm saying? Working for me, pushing, you know, my tape and my film and things like that when I was, you know, going overseas and things of that nature.
But imagine you being a big ball player and you're good at editing film, or you're
100%
amazing at math and finances, and then so now you have an agent, you have these content creators, and then you play a game on Tuesday. And you're like, yo, you gonna send a mix on Thursday? And they like, yeah. And they don't send it. Like, yo, I could just do it myself.
But I go through that same thing with Ballin' for Peace. I go through that same process with Ballin' for Peace when we're doing these celebrity basketball games or we're doing these events. And I have people who you know, okay, cool. I see you film. I see you edit and things like that. And it's pretty dope. But then you come around and you just don't do it on that consistent time. You come around and you do that. I don't get my video, I don't get my film, but lucky me, like I'm pretty good at this stuff. I know somebody else who can do it, and then we still get that content.
Well, yeah, it's very difficult. Even I've had these conversations in the past, even with people who've tried to manage me in the past.
Yeah,
you got to be able to run at my speed or faster, or else it just doesn't. I can't sit back and allow my fate to be in your hands if we're not famous.
100%. We're not gonna let the you know, the ship sink or anything.
Yeah, it's just that's what it comes down to. So even like manager, like. I'm like a middle class artist. It's very difficult when you're middle class.
Yeah.
I'm not like an artist where a manager can really be like, yo, I could put you on. I know people. Yeah. It's like, nigga, I know them. But then I'm also not somebody lit enough to where a manager can like really put 100% in me and get bread right off the rip. Like, you know what I mean? It's like
I go through that when people talk about PRs. When I'm on these promo runs and I'm in Hot 97, I'm at Power 105, I'm on Fox 5, on News 1.
Where's this promo run, speaking of? For Love Show New York. All right, it's starting now, my point.
Right here. We here. You know what I'm saying? Love Show New York. We actually sold over half the tickets already. Yeah, right? Tickets already.
Yeah, I was saying, our common friend pretty hit me. It was like, what I tell you? Because I didn't think that I would be able to sell tickets.
Bro, like,
you know, mad people bought tickets. It's only been like 8 days since we released the flyer.
Yeah.
And I can't believe the amount of people that have bought tickets already.
But those are like tactics. Like even for me, like if you're doing a personal text message and you're sending out stuff, hey, come, you better come, or you don't, you know, you should share. If you are considered a friend of mine and you're not sharing or you're not buying a ticket, then you know that's
my new shit. I told you, any big celeb that's a friend of mine that can't come to the show, they doing something. I'll send a video like something. And that's gonna be that's why you're supposed to shoot for the stars. You land on the clouds. Like, you come to my show? Nah, I can't. I'm in LA. Bet. Can you do a promo video and send it? You know, because they're going to say stuff like, dang, I wish I could show love, bro. No.
You could.
You can.
And this is how.
Facts.
This is how you show love. Real quick, before we go into your video, social media plays a big part in, like, you know, promotion and things of that nature. What are some of the, you know, the tactics that you bring?
I mean, just really no tactics, just consistency and aesthetic. I could actually do better with social media because I concentrate too much on it being perfect, and social media does not have to be perfect.
What's the sign?
Cancer. So, you know, when you see this is also advice I get. When you see my gram looks too perfect and fire. It looks like I'm signed already, like a label's posting for me. So I got to be a little cooler. But also in this demographic age range, they want you to sponsor posts. So they hire. It's amazing. As soon as I started promoting, I'm not getting as many views. That's what they do. They know when you're promoting, and then they don't make they don't expose your post as much. You know, which is unfortunate. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, you got these young people, well, you make one post, they make one little post.
They don't even post. They have like 0 posts.
Yeah, they have, but then when they post, they get like 20,000 views.
It's weird. It's so weird. They clean their page, it's 0, and then they post something and everybody watches. So maybe we need to do that.
Nah, I like my content.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna get to this video. What video we gonna get into first?
I mean, we could play one of my favorite big productions, and that's McLovin. That had a few of my friends in there. Had Shaggy, starring Shaggy, Commodore, and myself. It's like a super bad the movie.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. So we're gonna come back, take a quick commercial break. You know what I mean? We got my man Moosie Wins, and we're gonna get into that McLovin. Let's go.
Ready to get up in there tonight? What you getting? What we copping? We copping. I know you got the list. What we doing?
Branson, Casamigos, to get the rosé, get the champagne. They love the champagne.
Don't forget the E&J.
Nobody's drinking no fucking E&J.
My girl want E&J,
Nobody
man.
drinks that shit.
Whatever. Slide that bread. Y'all always got some weird ass requests. Slide that
Give him the
bread.
money.
Slide that. I appreciate you, cause this nigga always. Come on, bro.
That's
This
my
is the type of shit I'm
change.
talking about. I'm not getting your liquor. I'm not getting your liquor.
Do you have the ID?
You don't got no ID. I got the ID. Look. Let's see it. It's good. Cause you know my shit is suspended. They took my shit away. But look, she said we could customize it.
There's no date of birth on it, asshole.
No date of birth to that. Nah,
7-1 love. Like
They need to know where you
it's
born.
ageless. Like
need
that's fire.
Age.
Nigga, I'm making loving, bro. Making loving. I'm making loving.
Right.
I ain't getting your shit,
Right,
bro.
that's who you are.
That's why I told you to get the fake
Fuck with
ID.
you.
are. Idiot. Pick up your change, you idiot. It's $1.
Who you kissing, who you loving, who you wanna be hugging. Got a car full of baddies that I saw you pull up in. Got a crew full of dicks, you tryna get into something. My happy meal super bad, let me be a McLovin. Shorty said I'm for the streets, she wanna fuck me in public. Her and friend on the side tryna get me to dub it. Cause I heard she ain't the girl, she could join us like fuck it. Lot of smoking, lot of laughing, a lot of kissing and touching. And we pull up in the Range Rover. 3 a.m. shorty, this ain't no. Shorty text me on the slide tip. So I know she been on my dick. I know that it's late, but tell me what it's gonna be. I can tell what you feel, I'm feeling it, you feeling me. Shorty tell me it's real. Just keep it real. She sent me a text, she said she started for the night. So I sent her replies, and baby, that'll be alright. Baby, you know the deal. I hope you keep it real. Now it's 7:15. She said my dick is her new fetish. She said she wetter than a beverage. So I'm sipping on it like some tea up in the kettle. Got my dick hard in the metal, took it to another level. We been smoking, we been drinking, now she fuck me like a rebel. Shorty nasty, shorty bad, told me she don't know no better. But she raining any weather, it can't get like any weather. She threw it back just like it's nothing. She said we smoking and we fucking, then we fucking. And it don't come with no discussion. Eat it in the morning, so I called up my man. I know that it's late, but tell me what it's gonna be. I can tell what you feel, I'm feeling it, you feeling me. Shorty tell me it's real. Just keep it real. She sent me a text, she said she started for the night. So I sent her replies, and baby, that'll be alright. Baby, you know the deal. I hope you keep it real. Just keep it real. Tell me the deal.
Come on, bro. Do shit.
All right, here we go, guys. Yo, this is the main camera right here. Look at this camera.
Take the list. What you want? Yeah, look. It's enough. I've been saving for this party.
See, this is why I hate going out with you. This is the shit I'm talking about. I'm gonna get in there.
All money's good money.
It might be changed.
All money's good money.
I cannot get it. I'm only on ID right now. I cannot get it. Y'all shit is suspended and all revoked and shit.
End up being
Just look about London. We behind the scenes of Moosie's videos. Stay tuned. Lifestyle clip.
Like, look at this shit. Look.
I don't even know why I'm doing this right now.
You legit, bro.
I'm legit, McLovin.
What's up? What you do?
I'm legit.
What you do? Make it work.
What's good? That's Moosie Wins. Make love and video shoot. You know what it is right now.
I am my fault.
I told you I can't see shit with these shades. I didn't even know where the camera was until
My guy Moose, you know what I'm saying? What's up? We outside, we working, whatever. Get into the motherfucking bag and shit.
Need that. Nah, I ain't fucking with you. What you put on there? Cause I know that she didn't back out nothing.
Shit, I told you. I said, I knew they was going back. You should have got the fake ID.
Man.
Why you didn't get the fake ID? I could do this by myself.
I didn't have time, man. You only had time.
It's your boy H2O. We are now back. You know what I'm saying? Music Monday videos here at Another Planet Studios. And we're here with my guy Moosie Wins. You know what I'm saying? We're back.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So real quick, you do a podcast.
Yeah,
You
fam.
want to go into that a little bit?
Oh yeah, man. I told you, you know, multifaceted. I try not to, spread myself too thin, but I like to do things. Like I like to talk. So
Yeah.
Um,
Clearly. Now it's
is that what you brought me up here for?
100.
You want me to draw? But I have this podcast called The Cheese on the Cracker Show with Donna. And again, when opportunities are brought to me, it's hard for me to say no, and I love to do it. So I've been a guest on tons of podcasts.
Yeah.
A few clips that went super viral, and then people were like, "Oh, that looks like your lane." I just never tapped into it.
100%.
I just didn't feel like doing all the back end work, the production, all the other stuff. I just want to be the talent.
Just show up.
So for that, normally I do like to do all the other stuff, but for this situation, since Donna, was on TV and she's very well versed in production and the back end stuff, when she came to me with the idea and asked me to be the host of her idea, I was just like, let's go. And me and Donna are cool. Our on camera vibe is just like off camera, so it just made it very cool. So we just finished. We just about to actually post our season finale of our first season.
Finale came and I didn't get an invite.
But understand, you know how TV works. Like we filmed all of this like in 2024, and then we're about to start shooting the season 2. So I'm excited about that.
Hopefully I get on season 2. Donna, you know what I'm saying? I'm here with my guy.
He has some good guests. Oh, Capella's another one. I forgot about Capella, but in terms of, relationships like that. But Capella, we had Capella, Breezy Lynn, Fat Boy, Neek Bucks, Smoke Dizza, Commodore. So we had some good guests. It was fun. We really enjoyed it, but now we got ironed out some kinks.
Yeah.
Come back, make it a lot better.
So what's the difference between just being a guest and and you actually being the host? What do you like more?
Actually, I like being a guest more, and that's why I think this is interesting, because now a lot of people are asking to be guests.
Yeah.
And Donna and I are like, do we really need guests?
Yeah.
The reason why is because when there's guests, I gotta shut up at times to make sure the person chance to speak. But sometimes everybody that is talented in their lane doesn't mean that they're good conversationalists.
Y'all also have DJ Naya.
Well, yeah, she was there at the beginning, but she moved on. She got some other stuff going on. She lit. She got some other opportunities going on. If you look at her page, I don't want to say her business, but she lit. So I mean, I do like to talk. I like to have the conversation, but sometimes you got to share it with those episodes with me, Donna, Naya, and a guest. I really want to push this point. People talking over each other, and I gotta take a step back. As opposed to we are like the first episode we shot, it was just me and Donna. We really loved that episode because it was just us two talking.
Yeah.
I can tell her to shut up.
Yeah.
I can't really tell guests to shut up.
So it's really about consistency.
Yeah.
A lot of these podcasts and views and things of that nature, you have to kind of be in a consistent space and doing it consistently, right? Having guests, it's not just throwing something online, especially on YouTube. YouTube is one of the hardest things to crack, right? So you have to be consistent with it. The views, your social media team and presence has to be really, really, really out there. But yeah, so that's one of my things, and I've had pretty dope concepts and podcasts in the past, but I would say the consistency wasn't there, and that's why I didn't do what I was supposed to do. So here's a new venture here at Music Monday Videos. I love artists. I love music. I've been wanting to do like an R&B concert for a very, very, very long time, and it's something that we spoke about doing for many years. You know what I'm saying? Many years, and now we're actually doing it, and it's gonna be super dope and fire. You know what I mean?
Right.
Any new records that you're working on? Any new records that you want to let people know? Yeah.
This is for everybody in the room. So I listened to my music yesterday, and I said I should put out a EP the day I come out with the day of the show. So I text Mel's. He said, "Bro, could you please just concentrate on one thing at a time?" That's what he told me. I was like, "My fault." I said, "Bro," I said, "It kind of is concentrated because also I have tons of unreleased records.
Yeah.
Like, one time I drove back from Boston to New York, and that's like a 3.5 hour drive, and I listened to my music the whole time, and I still have more records left off. And this is all music that was not out. So I have mad records.
Yeah.
So when I was thinking about releasing something, I'm like, y'all could compile a 4-song EP with songs that I already have. I still might do. I'm not listening to them. But I do have a couple ideas of what records I want to release next.
So who I can compare you to with music? Who always he always actually releases the music. He doesn't. That's Eric Bellinger. Eric Bellinger actually he probably has a new song out right now.
Yeah, I would do that too. I mean, because it was the point of hoarding the song.
What's holding you back from that?
I'm a perfectionist. I'm a perfectionist, and I like the whole shebang, and I've gotten used to that. I got spoiled with it to where every time I release something, I want an event, I want merch, I want this big deal. I got to stop doing that and just let the music speak for itself. But because I'm artistic, I like to just do so much around the record. I'm like, let's do this and let's have this. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's really what it comes down to.
Okay. Drama is a more like intimate space.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
It's an intimate space. Like, so do you feel like better in spaces like that, or say on a bigger stage?
I mean, I'm sure intimate space. I haven't performed in this capacity in a minute, but I'm sure intimate space. I like going to intimate shows.
Yeah.
Anyway, especially with my vibe music.
Yeah.
I think the intimate space will work wonders. I'm looking forward to it. Actually, tomorrow is my first visit. We're a month away. Tomorrow is my first visit to the studio. Yeah. To start working on the set. You know what I mean? So I'm actually excited about that.
What can we expect at the show? Any special guests?
Oh yeah, there's gonna be tons of special guests. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have a whole set where I'm just bringing special guests out. What you could expect after that, you gotta get back to me, because I have so many ideas, and that's what tomorrow starts the beginning process of how to make the set fire.
What would be a perfect show for you though? Like in your eyes, is it the numbers, is it the people, or the people who actually want to be there? Like,
it would be the perfect show for me. Would be the surprise guest, because I also have tons of records with people that are lit that y'all don't know that I have a records with, and they'll come out do a record with me, and they'll be like, you got a record, and then they'll do their own thing. And I wanted to tell a story. I really do. I wanted to tell a story. I kind of wanted to be like the opposite of a roast. Yeah. When people have a roast, everybody talk shit about you. But I wanted to be the opposite. Everybody come out and show love. You know what I mean? So that's why, I would love people to just say a couple words before, like in between songs. Like, yo, this is my guy, like, this next record. You know what I mean? I'll give him a little, some insight on what the next record would be. Like, that's what I would want. You know what I mean? I want it to be sexy. I want it to feel good, to where it's an experience. People like, I want to come to the next joint. He does something like this,
Yeah. So Drum, April 15th, right? Is there, what's next? Is there, like, would you wonder?
It's people like you. People like you. What's next? That's why I mean.
No, not.
I didn't get to April yet. You like, what's next?
15, but would you want to kind of create like a mini tour? Is this something that's
no. So to be honest, even when I thought about the height of success 10 years ago, I always thought about exclusivity. So like something like this, I would do again, and like if it's as successful as which it will be, I would do again in like August. It will be. You know what I mean? Like I would do something in August where it's like, all right, oh shoot. I saw he posted doing
it again. How about quarterly? What about some?
That is quarterly.
Well, but I'm just saying, like, what about
Well, that is kind of that was triannually. I did 4 months, so it would be like in my mind, you do something like April, then August, because then you have the whole summer to look forward to it. April, August, and then maybe like November, December, winter one. That's what I would want to do and do it cool.
So we're gonna do 3 shows a year. We're doing 3 shows a year. Moosie Wins. 3 shows a year. You heard it here first.
And then that doesn't mean
we gonna lock it in with that.
Yeah, facts. That doesn't mean that I'm only performing 3 times a year, but it just means that I'm actually curating the show and performing. Yes. You know what I mean? Which I keep telling you, that's a lot.
So he's a here's some insight. He's a very tough person to kind of, not tough. It's kind of easy, but it's also tough because it hinders you from being you in the space, right? And I've never had that with an artist, but with him, stuff is out already. It's like, oh, I'm about to. And it's already done. So it's like that creative process that he's talking about is really in his head and really, really, really working.
I got stuff there.
Yeah. So, but any last words before you go?
Don't invite me anywhere over the next month unless it is
pertaining to
the show. But certain moves make sense. Like we was out the other day, like you know, that's the thing about this next month. It's weird because I wish I could just lock in and not be bothered and just worry about the music and only spend $1 if I'm in a rehearsal studio in the studio. However, the way it works in this industry, you gotta show face. You know what I mean? So I gotta be out and sign the baby's head. Is it kiss the titty? No, sign it to. He kissed the head.
How would that go?
But yeah, man, I gotta but I gotta do that. Show face, show love. Again, is showing love and getting love is a mutual thing. So, over the next month, tell me to pull up. I'll pull up and show love, and that's all I'm thinking about right now. I'm trying to be locked in on that. I'm trying to give a really great experience, and because of my background and people know of me, it can't be anything short less of amazing. And that's what I've been telling you and friends. I'm like, this has to be amazing because I'm not just anybody. So it's like, it has to be good. And everybody's buying tickets like, yo, I know it's going to be I know it's going to be fire. I bought 3 VIPs. I'm just like, all right, bro, just buy the tickets.
It will be fire. You know what I'm saying? We're here. April 15th. It's going down. Love Show in New York. Headlining. Moosie Wins. You know what I'm saying? H2O Music going to be in the building.
You know what Love Show in New York? You see those initials? That's G's, right? We G's.
We spoke about that.
Yeah. Love Show in New York.
Let them know.
So the clothing line is LSNY, limited supply of New York. So the show is Love Show in New York because it's still LSNY. And, that's just a little creative stuff. Oh,
This guy is a creative genius, man. And on April 15th is going to be on display. You know what I'm saying? Drum NYC. Come get your tickets. It's on my platform. It's on his platform. It's all over the internet. You know what I mean? Get your tickets now. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy H2O. We at you know what I'm saying? Another Planet Studio. You know what I'm saying? Another Planet Studios. We're here. Music, Monday videos. I'm out of here. Moosie, any last words?
Nah, just pull up April 15th, man. Make sure y'all check me out. Moosie Wins. That's at Instagram is at Moosie Wins. LSNY.NYC is also the gram, and LSNY.NYC is also the website. So you type that in and you'll see where to get your tickets.
Let's get it. H2O. I'm out of here.
Here we go. Another sad song in the studio. Another heartbreak, no more cardio. And I ain't even break, I ain't even fall. 4-page letters all in bold. Everything that glitter ain't always gold. Remembering the lessons that my mama told. Remembering the lessons that this karma. Yeah. I've been taking losses, still winning. Baby, we are perfect if you win. I'm a savage, I'll be lying when I'm grinning. You got baggage, bring your carry on, you tripping. And here we go again. Here we go again. And here we go again. Going through some things we didn't ask for. We should go away and stamp a passport. Stuck up in the past, we need a fast forward. Dreaming about the honeymoon, you know it didn't last long. Wanna love you always. You be stubborn, stuck in your ways. I be coolin', chillin' all day. 1940 got you litty, you don't mean what you say. Wanna love you always. You be stubborn, stuck in your ways. I be coolin', chillin' all day. 1940 got you litty. And here we go again. And here we go again. Here we go.